So I guess this will work with my camera. Got a Pivo camera set up here that follow us around, and this is the first time I've saddled this 3-year-old mare. She's a Tennessee walking horse, and got some spotted saddle horse in her. Maybe the Rocky Mountain spotted, I can't remember. But we'll try this with this speaker on today, this earpiece, and I'll just step through what I'm doing with Coco here. She's a real nice, gentle girl, but she lacks a lot of self-confidence. So I've been building that on her the last week. Just got her in a week ago, and I think she's about ready to. They said she'd been ridden a couple of times, 3 times maybe, but I can't see how that went any good, as reactive as she was. I've got some previous video of the first day or two, some clips I had put together. We're just showing kind of the before, and we'll get a before and after. This is kind of an after. In the middle of her training, like I said, she's pretty gentle and everything. She wants to come to you, but she gets so overwhelmed sometimes it's just in her DNA. Every horse's DNA to run. She's doing real good with the saddle blanket, which I have prepped her over the last week with the lead rope over and everything. Really doing a lot of groundwork with her just to get her to settle down, so I can have some control of her feet, how fast they move, how slow they move, and I can kind of speed that up. It's still pretty rough, but she's getting there. Follow her head around. Not freak out with me carrying this saddle pad around. And then what I like to do, I like to just throw a saddle on there a couple times without the pad, just to make sure she can get used to it. I have to adjust all these, but hopefully we'll do that once we get it on her today. Oh, girl, let her smell it. Just let her smell it. I'm just going to throw it up here like I would. Kind of get it above and behind her eye here. Yeah, she handled that really well. So yeah, I think somebody just went straight to saddling her, catching her and holding her still, not letting her move her feet, and saddled her. But the saddle's not going to be a good fit, but let her smell that, but I'm going to hang on to it in case. Good, that licking and chewing is really good. I'll give her a break there. That a girl. See how she is on this side. See, I've already prepped her with a tarp, saddle blanket a while ago, and this previous week with the lead rope over and under her. Threw it around her and squeezed her up like it was a cinch. Threw it around her belly like it was a cinch. Boy, she did not like that at first. I wouldn't either. We're just taking the time with her. Oh, sorry, girl. yeah, let her move her feet here at my pace. Just asking for a little gait right there. Slow walk, fast walk, I guess. Now let's have to speed that up a little bit. The whole time I've got her nose tipped to my hand, not letting her just run out. She has a real problem with that. First she did. And then I'm going to yield the hindquarters full. Oh, girl. Y'all, it's a nice morning to be August, I think 26th, maybe, August 27th. We had a little cool front come in. So it's only going to be high 91 today, but the air is like, reminds me of a West Texas air. It's just really dry this morning. So I'm going to get in here. I already missed my, there we go. Get real good cinched up here with the ropes practice. You can get back here in the flank a little bit, just not much. Back here where the rear cinch is going to be, work it some good. That head down right there was really good. Good. So now I'm going to launch her to the left and try to control her gait. There we go. We're going to go walk. And then a little faster. Just put a little more pressure on you, girl. She's real sensitive to pressure, and that's a good thing. Now let's go even faster. Get her big feet around the outside of those cones. And I'll get me some cardio in too this morning. I need it. Ooh. There you go. There you go. That a girl. And this was the first one that I didn't really just work her. I didn't just let her run free in here. I wanted to really start concentrating on getting her to relax around me. So we're not warmed up this morning by any means. But I want to kind of test it and see where she's at. She's warmed up enough, but she's not in a good sweat and breathing hard like she has been the last week. And she started coming to me yesterday, kind of letting down her guard. All right, girl, let's see what you do. I think you'll be all right. I've had a few of these gaited horses in this last year, and I really like them. They as far as training goes, as far as everything goes, but they really don't give you too much trouble. Stuff like this, they just want to kind of run. I'll go ahead and prepare my stuff over here. I'll just drop the end of that lead rope. That way if she runs off, we won't get in the bind with that being wrapped around my arm anywhere. And hey, that's perfect. That's the back one, I don't know. Probably can come up quite a bit. Yeah, she's been here before. Yeah, that was good. I'm gonna act like that never happened. I don't know if y'all could see that, but the tail of this Latigo hit me right in the brim of this straw hat, made a little noise, and she spooked a little bit, but I just acted like nothing even happened. Because right there at that critical spot where you got your cinch going, you better get it in a hurry, or you're gonna cause more problems if that saddle comes off. I'm just going to do this back cinch up just to where it barely touches on the side, really not even on the underside. Then later I'll probably do that up another hole, tomorrow or the next day when she gets really used to it. I'm going to just back her off here. She acts like she kind of wants to run. I don't want her to get herself in trouble. Let's back. She wouldn't back very well when I got her in either. But the current owner, did a good job of getting her to back a little bit when she got her. That's a good girl. Yeah, I like these non-eventful mornings. But I also know not to speak too soon. There you go. Let's just wheel her around here to yield the hind quarters. Good. Give her a second to soak that in. She's standing kind of funny in that front end. I just kind of back her up a little bit, get her to square up a little bit. Back. There you go. There. Just relax and take it in, girl. It's a pretty morning. Yeah. Good. Now I'm going to check my cinch because I just barely did it up. Make sure I can come in here and work. Anytime I come up against my horse, I want my horse to stand still for reasons like this right here. Yeah, that's 3 holes right there. Okay, now the front cinch is pretty snug. I may even snug it one more if I was going to ride, but we're not going to do that this morning. Anyway, so inside here, I want to be able to come into my horse and work. I want to be able to walk all the way around my horse. And then when I come outside, that's when I want them to go ahead and move off. Kind of an angle thing. See how when I tighten that cinch, it's a whole different ball game to her. And I went 3 holes, probably should have went 2. It's all right. I'm gonna step her through this. Good girl. She's a little nervous. We got dogs out here running around and kids playing. Good. That girl. See, she thought about it. She's already decided I can offer her a better deal. That girl. All right. I'm gonna keep her. See, I've kept her inside these cones. And, she's already looking outside like she's wanting to go out there, but that's what she wants to do right there. So I'll stop that. Get her to go again. So hang on. This is not a bucking contest. Yeah, good. There you go. Good. That's good. So she looked at me. I just kind of felt like she looked at me and said, I really want to throw a fit, but as long as you're easy with me. Try to stop them before they throw a big fit. And if I miss it, then I can just wheel them around and stop them and bring them back to me, just like I just did. Continue on, girl. There you go. I'm going to send you out these cones here in a minute. There you go. Now, okay. See, she just got more of a kindness to her eye now. More curiosity looking at those cones more than anything. Go ahead and push her down this one. She may break in 2, but we'll see. Oh, good girl. Ooh, there we go. Good. I'll turn my back and let her follow me. We've almost got this down without a lead rope or anything, but we're still working on the join up process. It's amazing to me. You see a lot of these horses that come in and maybe have had even 30 days on them or 60 or 90, but they won't join up. They won't follow you. They're not looking to you as a leader. So there you see, I got the slack in my rein in my lead rope here, and just trying to get her just to follow me, to follow the leader. I'm your partner. got to take care of each other. Let me get inside that eye. She does not like this right eye, which most horses don't. We do everything from the other side because most of us are right-handed. Right? I don't know if most of us are, but seems like it. There you go. Now I'll do a little desensitizing with a saddle on, like we just did on the ground. She would not let me touch her legs with this lead rope. You can get underneath there, and if you sneak around her and trim her, she's been trimmed a couple of times, but she would do okay with that. But when I threw this rope around her hind legs, man, it was a rodeo. But I just stayed persistent and waited till she quit moving her feet, and then I stopped. I like how curious this horse is. She's looking around. There's a little boy over here playing with his little remote control car. He's probably 3, so you can imagine he's making a little noise. But she's there. She's real curious about it. That's good. Let me see if I can get this rope over in the saddle. Just kind of make a little noise. Yeah. Yes. There you go. I like that. Picking up her feet, kind of stomping at flies, swinging her tail. It's all some signs that she's. I would like to see her drop her head more. Right there. As soon as I ask for it. And lick and chew, but I think you need to teach a horse that early on. And the faster they'll realize that you're just looking for them to relax. Putting pressure on them. And see, when you relax, I'll quit. Sometimes you don't get it, especially with her. And then, so if I don't get it, I just kind of hang in there for a little bit as long as she's not moving her feet. There, she kind of took a little step. I don't really like them to move their feet, but she took a relaxing step to square her body up. And sometimes you can come in here and make them relax a little bit just by putting your finger in their mouth, thumb in the corner of the mouth. And this is also preparing her to take the bridle. Yeah. As soon as she opens her mouth, I release. And I'm going to work on her head here just to get her head soft. Neck bring around to me. She loves to bring that head high whenever I put my hand up here. And Sharon, the lady that owns her, said that it was hard to catch her. You had to catch her around the neck first before you could put the halter and lead rope on her. And so we've really been working on just catching right here, just walking straight up to her and catching her. And she'll lower that head right as soon as you open that halter up. She looks for it now. So I'm not going to turn her loose. I don't really want her to, which wouldn't be a bad thing, but I don't want to right now. I just want to show you how she'll kind of come here and look for this halter. There she, look at that. Ah, girl. Talking about being reactive, she stuck her head through the gate, her gate that she stays in, the pen that she stays in, the gate. I was coming to feed her, walking with a flake of alfalfa, and after I fed about 3 other horses in line before her, she stuck her head through that gate and stuck it in sideways to get through, and then straightened and pulled out. I almost KO'd my gate, but I got over there in time and kind of twisted her head around and let her get out of it. But she scraped her face up in the back of her neck a little bit. She's alright. I bet she won't do that again. Hopefully. Being a good girl. There you go. Yeah. Okay, she wants to go outside. Let's go. That's fine. Let's go. That's all right. Oh. I got in front of her driveway. That was my fault. She is sensitive now. Really need a longer lunch line for this. Ooh. There you go. Atta girl. Bring these cones in. There we go. Good. Now I'm gonna do some desensitizing. Atta girl. She got to where every time I walk up to her, she's back off. Now she's sitting in there taking it like a champ. Yeah. Atta girl. Good. Good. All right. Let's go this way. There you go. She's looking to me. Now she's figured out, hey, if I look at him, he'll turn his back. Ooh, see. Saw her thinking about it. She just tripped and got herself out of the way. Good girl. Let's stay in close for a little bit. There you go. Just remember, the key to training a horse, the big question you got to ask yourself, if I'm really training one, am I moving her feet or is she moving my feet? And so I'm getting control of her feet now. See how I'm asking for a walk a little bit? Keep this drive hand up, put my tail, put the tail of this lead rope down. She's gonna walk. Good. Ooh, good girl. I don't know how this earpiece is gonna sound, but I sure feel like I'm huffing and puffing. I need to do some cardio myself, but it's hard to do it when it's 97 to 100 degrees every day, and you're working 8 hours out in it at least. Got to take a break in the middle of the day, and then by that end of the day, it's feeding time for everyone. But yeah, I need to get. There she goes. I need to hit the cardio. Out of here. Oh, yeah, she spins out. Sometimes she's just running. That's that saddlebred race, racing genes in her. And when she spins out like that, it gets her a little excited. Good. You're a good girl. I think that might even be good enough for today. I'm going to test these stirrups a little bit. Let's see what she'll do. Maybe get her to, while we're relaxing, just bend that head around without moving her front feet. There you go. Or back feet. There you go. See, there's my brakes right there. Some of my brakes. The starting of my brakes. That girl. And then go to the other side. Work on that a little bit. There you go. See, she's so sensitive. If I just were to pull right now, she would wheel around and get excited. So I'm just easing the pressure up. And I'll take that right there to start with. Just tip your nose toward me, girl. There you go. Just back here toward the saddle. There you go. Take a good look back here. Because I'm going to be sitting up here and pulling toward my knee or my pocket, whichever, or straight up the neck later on. There you got to get her to really drop that head. Really just drop that head. There, that girl. See, she's smart. You just got to give her some confidence and let her do her thing. All right, so now I'm using my stirrup. Put back here by the back cinch where I would be asking that rear end to move around. She just dropped her head, so I'll reward her for that. That's what we want right there. See, now she looked back there and got spooked, and see how her head went above her withers. So I would really like her just to kind of lazily hang that head there. And that's with any horse. You don't have to yield your hindquarters with a little bit of the feel of the. One more time to this. Good. And I'll go to the other side and do the same thing. And to rub that body part that, that I was asking to move. Ask her a little bit more this time. There we go. Did a 360. Good girl. Atta girl. Let's see if I can walk behind this horse with the saddle on her. Let me start off to her comfortable side. Good girl. Good. See now, if she ran off, it wouldn't have been a big deal. That lead rope would drop. She'd step on it a few times and get herself stopped. Good. All right. Let's take your saddle off, girl. You did a good job. Yeah, and I could have probably ridden her today, but I got some other horses to ride, and also we'll just leave her in a good spot. I'm not in a hurry. I try to tell myself don't get in a hurry, but we are on a timeline to do the best we can do in 30 days or 60 days or whatever it may be. So sometimes I get to feeling like I need to get in a rush to hurry up and get more progress, but man, if you can leave something right there, you will have progressed instead of chancing it and having to go back and fix something later. So we won't put too much pressure on her. Or me, either one. There you go. I like it. Looking at you. See, she felt that fresh air on her back. I said, you know, this guy's going to take care of me. Yeah. Yeah. She's used to kind of running off as soon as you take this halter off. And so I've been every time I take it off, I just do this with her. She gets to hunting that loop. And if she would look at me, it's when I'm dropping. There. She looked right at me, so I'll walk away. I'm going to send her around. Just kind of show you where she's at on her liberty. She's going to want to roll, and that'd be great. That means she's let down all her defenses, and she's willing to get on the ground and roll with me in here. Let me just walk around. She may do it. She may just roll. She's going to get a bath after this anyway, or hosed off anyway. She's more interested in the grass. Let's do some Liberty work, girl. I like that, just to walk off. Man, that's a big change in the last 2 days. Big change right here. There you go. There you go. Let's come up here. She got a little. There you go. Good girl. I would love it if she just walked up to me right now, but we're working on it. Look at that. Lowered her head, walked off. Nice. Ooh, man. On my first try every time I'm lucky here. No, this is the first right here. Good girl. Good girl. See if I can yield it high door. Push them all up there on it. That's good. She came right up to me. Better call it quits for today. Good girl. Let her sit here beside me for a minute. That's what it's all about right there, is leaving them in a good spot for tomorrow. And, we can get back to work and she'll be a few percent, 1, 2, 3% better tomorrow. After that one right there, sometimes you only get 1%. That's what that's all you strive for, is 1% better every day. And you eventually get there. But I think we did 2 or 3% today, and that'll bleed over into tomorrow.